Welcome back, everybody. We are going to, I usually say hopefully beat Mega Man 2 for the NES today, but no, there's no hopefully. We're going to do it. We're doing it. It's happening. So let's get started. Time to suit up. Huh, that was overkill. Kind of wish it was like in the other Mega Mans where you just sort of you can like jump your way up climbing those ladders. Doesn't make a lot of sense, I know. Okay, so this block here is false. And, oh, the one right underneath me is false. Also false. False. Okay, what's down here? I thought there was like a free man or something. Yeah, there is. I could actually use that, provided I handle my resources properly. Okay. Okay, he's not gonna get me this time. So one there, and one there. I think there actually is like a false floor there somewhere, otherwise why would that even be there, right? So, yeah, I'm not taking that chance. Thank you very much. I really don't need that energy tank. I have 3 others, so I will kindly disregard that. Whoa. My little shortcut idea there wasn't so hot. What you can do here to defend yourself a little better is activate the Woodman shield and just don't move at all. If you don't move, it will shield you and keep you safe from all that good stuff, all the good gentlemanly stuff. If you just avoid moving. Forgot what I had to do there. I was like, do I have to use one of the items? No, I don't think so, but what if I do? But I was okay. It's gonna take a little bit for this one to get to us. Ah, that is so cool. One up landing in a pit of spikes. Isn't it ironic? That's the type of stuff that Alanis Morissette was singing about. It's a traffic jam when you're already late. It's a free man on a bit of spikes. On your wedding day. Not really sure why I did that. I can get out of this little jam that I've created for myself. Fortunately. Again, remember, when you switch weapons, you will potentially fall to your death. You will fall off that ladder. So you're going to want to make sure that you're not falling to your death. I don't at all recommend it, frankly. It hasn't been a good time in the past. It's so not fair, he's got like a neck. Where have all the mechs gone in modern games, eh? Don't you miss them? No? Okay then. I never really know what to... Well, I know what to do for this one, but... how to attack it is tricky. First thing I'm going to do, just destroy the walls that absolutely need to be destroyed, which is many of them actually, because odds are you're not going to have enough C power, if you want to call it, in order to complete this properly. I'm not going to have enough life to do this properly unless I hit an energy tank here. I'm going to risk it. I feel like I can do it with what I have now. I have 2 shots left. Okay. I have 1 shot of that left, and I have 1 of those jerkwads left. I can do this. Success is inevitable. Ooh, tricky. See, normally this takes like 2 attempts. This is probably the first time I've ever completed this boss in only 1 attempt. So you pretty much have to leave those 3 inessential walls standing, otherwise you will not have enough of that sweet crash bomber stuff in order to defeat it. That's really the trickiest thing that's left after this point. This is just really cool. I've always enjoyed this part, to be honest with you. Now, the problem here is that I don't have enough resources left to defeat the boss, I don't think, that's coming up. So I may actually just need to take a game over here. Unless, I can get some energy bars from these guys. Otherwise, I'm pretty much completely screwed. That's not the energy capsules I was referring to. This is pretty much the penultimate stage of this game. Okay, it was a little bit better at judging his attacks that time. Now what I'm really looking for is to replenish my crash bomber, because without it, I'm pretty much up the creek with the paddle. Oh man, do something useful once in your life and really? Why do they keep giving me those? It's not like these guys are that hard that they're just tearing away my health. I'm never going to use this again, so, I mean, I may as well, right? See how it depletes his health. It takes him to about half life. Which I guess some would argue is helpful. On the quick man stage, if you're fast enough to get down there without using any of the flash stopper, then basically the game is rewarding you by saying, okay, well, we'll make this boss twice as easy for you to kill. But he's not that difficult to begin with, so, you know, why bother? Yeah, he only takes 2 hits with that air cannon, which is crazy. As you can see, the robot bosses are really nothing special. Almost like to fight this guy with his own metal cannon. He's the only one that's going to really do much of any damage at all to me. See, that would have been a good boss to get that little capsule on. Without any obstacles, Flash Man's pretty much a joke. Except that he keeps running into me. He's bumping into me. Okay, so there is the teleporter up there. As I said, I I just don't have enough resources left over in order to take out that cockpit. So I'm most likely gonna have to fast forward past this part of the video. Yeah, like, that man thing was damaging them, but only barely. You know what? I'm feeling crazy. Let's try it anyway, you know? I'm not gonna need those energy tanks for anything else. What the hell do I care? Bouncy balls. Interesting weapon use. Sticking with the idea that metal beats all. Metal does triumph over all, apparently. If you have enough energy tanks. That seemed to be chipping away about 2 of his health at a time. Just not a lot, but turned out to be enough. Oh, there's a second skull. Skull 2. Wow. Would have been nice to save at least one energy tank for this stage, but oh well. You notice that there's like an eerie silence in this stage, well, except for the dropping of what appears to be blood, which is just eerie for a Mega Man game. I'm sure it's not actually blood, some sort of ooze, maybe toxic material, refuse. Environmental refuse after Wily's done making all his super high-tech robots. But the number one thing for those is you do not want to get hit by any of them at all, because it will make your life difficult against the final boss here, which is Wily himself. Look at him. Look at him doing crazy things. Crazy Wily. You crazy, Dr. Wily. Crazy, and you need to be stabbed. Oh, man, that is bull. Poppycock. Oh, really? Just because I hit him? I ran into him? If you're on the move a lot, it's not too hard to get away from his, I don't know if you want to call them bullets. Doesn't exactly have a gun, but his, whatever he's shooting at you, not terribly hard to get away from. Okay. Again, make sure we're not taking unnecessary damage, especially since I don't have the luxury of a energy tank anymore, because I got impatient with that last level. So normally to take out the cockpit, you would want the crash bomb. That does a lot more damage to the cockpit, and I probably would have been able to get away with just using maybe one energy tank at most. But I didn't want to do all those robot bosses all over again. Sets up a fine little mono showdown, right? Immediately starting on a deficit here. This is getting tricky. There's a bit of a pattern to it, but not really one that I'm super comfortable with. Ooh. Patience, Mike. Nope. One more There you go. We did it! Yay! Actually did surprisingly well there. What? It's all some crazy illusion machine. His whole plan was to get Mega Man back into this room. Seems kinda... well, whatever. Beg for mercy. And of course, Mega Man, being the swell guy that he is, will grant it to you. And now the iconic ending that we've all grown to know and love. It's sort of a weird ending in a way, I suppose, but it's... I don't know. I liked it. You have to remember, in the NES era, endings sometimes are just like, hey, congratulations, you beat the game, here's a credit roll. Here's some names for you. I mean, there's always going to be names and a credit roll at the end, but it gives you a little something for your efforts. This isn't like the epitome of sentimental journeys home or anything, but it's pretty cool. Oh, and the sun came out, dawning on a new day. It's farm country, man. Need to cut their grass. There you have it. That is Mega Man 2 for the NES. And we did it in a decent amount of time, actually. That was a fairly respectable playthrough for me, anyway. So I actually got past obstacles that usually take me a couple of lives to do. And in fact, I actually did not need to continue in this playthrough. I did in one, well, not one life, but I did it without doing any continues, so that's pretty good for me. I'm happy with that. Number 16, Woodman. Why'd they start off at number 9? That's odd. Enough game. Yeah, some of these credits are just crazy. These ones make a little more sense. But, I mean, the Strider ones are just insane. HMD. AK. Special thanks. Me? Is there special thanks to me? I don't see my name yet. It's funny to see, though, how few people are involved in these game projects. Well, this is a little bit different, but by and large, like, the credits of other games are just really short. There's like maybe 6 or 7 names to it. But I mean, if you think of the quote-unquote art, yeah, there's not much to these old games. A lot of heart went into them, though, especially this one. Like, Mega Man 2 was a title that, thanks to the middling sales of its predecessor, Mega Man, almost didn't happen. And yet these people kind of soldiered on and produced probably one of the more memorable games of the NES era. In fact, never mind probably. It was. It's one of the defining titles of the NES, in my opinion. Like, if they had done the NES Classic Edition without Mega Man 2, or any Mega Man even, you'd kind of scratch your head and be like, what, really? And if they're going to pick a Mega Man, it absolutely had to be Mega Man 2. Probably the most iconic of the series. Anyway, that is Mega Man 2 for the NES. I'm Mike. I hope you enjoyed watching. Maybe even learned something. Well, probably not, but hopefully you're entertained. And I will see you next time. Take it easy. You tired of playing games for yourself? Why not let me play them for you? Just don't expect me to be great at them.